So during the divorce process, there's a part that's called discovery. Discovery is the process by which we're able to get information from the other party, things like documents, them to answer questions under oath, and other sort of information that we need. We can also get documents and information from third parties if we need to, like if we need to get bank statements directly from your bank. So during discovery, there's different types of information that we can collect. We can ask for documents. That could include financial documents, documents from your children's school, from your children's doctors, extracurricular information about your children. There's also discovery we can get where we ask the other party to answer questions under oath. They'll have to provide written responses, and it's just like they're testifying in court, but they just write it down. That way we have an idea before we get to trial about what they will testify to on the stand, and we can prepare your case to respond to that. In the divorce process, you might also be served discovery requests from the other side. How that generally works is you have a certain amount of time to respond by either providing the documents they request or providing those answers to interrogatories. You do have to provide all the information that they ask unless there's some sort of legal objection, which our office can help you navigate that process about what needs to be turned over and what does not. Some examples of things that could potentially be objected to would include maybe certain medical records, certain other private information that the other party requests that's not relevant to this case. During your case, there are certain strategic ways we can use discovery. Sometimes it can be used as a way to push the other side to move forward with the case if they're maybe taking too much time to get back to us. It's also a way that we can get information that you're entitled to, but you might not have access to directly. Another way that discovery can be used strategically is to find certain hidden assets or hidden bank accounts. If we get those initial bank statements or other financial accounts in the discovery process, you can go through and see all the transactions and see if there's anything that you had no prior knowledge of, and then we can use that to point us in the future to further investigation. Discovery is a part of the litigation process that's very time-consuming and takes a lot of emotional strain, so you need to be prepared for that part of it. Be prepared to go to the bank if you need to get bank statements. Be prepared to collect any sort of documents that are requested of you. And that is a really important step in the case that just takes a lot of time and effort. Discovery is so important because that's how we get the information that we need in order to properly do a divorce for you, in order to properly know about all the finances so that you can know whether you want to make a certain agreement for a financial division of your assets or whether you need to go to court. You need that information to present to a judge so that the judge has a full picture. You need that information to help present why what you're asking for your children is in their best interest. If you have questions about the discovery process in Texas for a divorce case, please reach out to our office and schedule a consultation.